What's going on, everybody? Boom, 1951 here. All right, let's try that again. Bowman 1951 here. What's going on, everyone? It is 3 degrees in New England. Congratulations, Patriots, off to another Super Bowl number 9 under the Brady era. Really excited about that. But it's also MLK Day, and I've got the day off, so no better way to spend that with my wife out in Boston. We're heading off to the International Auto Show today. So I'm sorry this isn't a sports card related video, but we're gonna get some great footage inside the car show, so we'll see you there.
So we drove to Malden, Massachusetts, where there's a large Chinese population, a little north of Boston. So that's Sung Kong. They do dim sum 7 days a week here. I would liken dim sum to brunch tapas is the best way I can put it. Along with the dim sum, they serve a lot of fresh seafood here. This was the first of many cart options that we got. So you can see what's on the cart. These are a lot of the dessert specials. That is tofu triangles. Who doesn't love chili sauce at 10 in the morning? These are like deep fried chive pierogies. Of course, you get your jasmine tea. These are just more steamer baskets coming off of our cart. And this is a piece of chicken feet. Don't knock it until you try it. It's very delicious. Here's some shumai. She's marking our card. And more of the desserts. Delicious. And these are rice noodles wrapped in beef. All right, we're all done. Let's take the 20-minute trek into Boston. See you there.
All right, we're here. Had a friend sneak us in the back door that we know that's working the show, so we're gonna go and check out some of these automobiles.
The Boston Convention Center is a massive complex, so I just wanted to pan around here and just show you essentially what is only half of the floor. Now we're gonna feature each individual automaker. We're gonna start out with Hyundai. So while there are cars like Bentleys and, very high-end autos here, mainly it's to show off any vehicle that, any person can buy from a $20,000 range to $200,000 range. You can sit in them all, check them out, just to get a feel for what they're all like. And that's pretty much the point of this, just to show you, what you can buy, and there's no high-pressure sales involved, which is, I think, the part that most people like when they go to visit the auto show. The line was too long for that driving game, so we're gonna head over to Acura next. And coming up very soon here will be one of the most amazing cars that I remember from the 90s. Some of you may remember it as well. It's about to be featured right here, the Acura NSX. Absolutely gorgeous. It's back on the line, and I'm gonna show you, there's another profile of it. But here's a sticker price coming up. Let's check that out at the bottom. See if you can afford one yourself. Along with their sports cars, Acura also has a really nice lineup of SUVs, and they've got a new hybrid model out. My wife was very enamored by this. She's in there checking it out now. And right nearby was the Infiniti lineup. These are my dream cars. I'd love to own one eventually someday. I've always had my eye on the G35s, G37 all-wheel drives for the New England winters. They seem to be one of the only automakers sticking with a pretty big lineup of sedans available, whereas a lot of other ones are ditching them and going to SUVs or crossovers. There's some more of the interior of the Infinitis. Of course, they do have their own lineup of SUVs as well, and this one is a monster. 5.6 liter engine. It's a nice profile shot of it. It was the featured model. Next up is the Nissan booth. And here we have the 2019 GTR. We'll get a better close-up of that coming up in a little bit. It's one of their SUV models. I think that's a Rogue. And here we're back to the GTR. Beautiful little ride. Love that tiny wing on the back. There's some of the specs. I had to get a few shots of some pickup trucks for those drivers of the pickups out there. This is still the lineup of Nissan. Nissan's trying to get into that all-wheel drive segment with their sedans and the Altima. So this is, I believe, new for 2019 with the all-wheel drive train. And now we're off to Kia. There was their featured car today. I'm not sure exactly what model that was. There's one for soccer moms everywhere. And the Soul. I'm just glad those annoying hamsters weren't there this year like they were last year. A couple more Souls. Gonna check out the interior here.
Okay. Let me try it.
Next up was the Lexus booth. They had a featured speaker for most of this, so I'm going to let him do a lot of the talking here.
We have two powertrain options for this UX. There is this hybrid option. This is called the UX 250H. There's also a gasoline powertrain, which is called the UX 200. Now, fuel economy for those two versions is going to be 39 for this hybrid combined, and then it's going to be 33 combined for the gasoline powertrain. Really, really fantastic fuel economy. It's peppy to drive. It's a lot of fun. I drove it this summer. I loved it. You will love it, but don't take my word for it. Hop inside, climb in the vehicle, drive. Gorgeous cars, absolutely gorgeous. Please let me know if I can help you with anything. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to see you.
Thank you, Mr. Pitchman. And we're just going to take a final look at a couple Lexus SUVs. Next up is Volvo, which I have an affinity for. My father worked there at a Volvo dealership for years. So here are some of the featured vehicles, and I love this interior. Everything is now digital. The silver trim there is gorgeous. Probably out of my price range for anything new, but definitely gonna be looking into Volvos in my future if I don't stick with the cars that are coming up. A couple of the sedans, the S60, and this audio system here was some of the best I heard at the entire show. Absolutely incredible. Speakers are from Bowers and Wilkins.
we're a Subaru family, so we got to head over there next to see what they got on site.
That's right. That's what I own. My wife and I both have a Subaru. I've owned Subarus for almost the last decade or so. So just wanted to pick up a brochure and check out some of the local dealerships. I know pretty much 3 or 4 of them within a 20-mile radius of me. Gotta love the tiny hatchback Impreza, built well for the New England winters. This is the Crosstrek here, and it's one of the vehicles that we own. I believe this is the Forester, if I'm not mistaken. I like those wheels there. Wanted to show those off. And this is the hybrid model, which is back on the Crosstrek. Not sure if it ever went fully away.
All right, hope you're not too bored with the retail aspect of all the vehicles we've seen so far. Let's go take a look at some of the exotic stuff. Heading over there now.
Look closely on the hood there of this Rolls. We see a crystal. So now that you've seen some of the exotic line, the high-end cars, I did a little math on everything that was here at the show, and it was easily over $3 million worth just in these 2 main rows of vehicles that they were featuring at the auto show. There's some of the price tags that you can see. Go ahead and buy one yourself. This right here was one of my favorite cars of the show, the McLaren. I'm going to take a nice back view here. Tough to see inside, but look at those lines on that car. Absolutely incredible. And while I don't like the color of this one here, gotta respect the white interior game. That's going to about do it for the high-end sports cars. Let's go over and take a look at the New England Sports Cars of America and a few oddities in this section. You've got your standard Subaru rally car. This one reminded me of Speed Racer, and there were a bunch of kids jumping in all these cars, having a lot of fun in the old-style race cars. And remember, kids, if they don't pop up, it's a fake.
All right, let's go check out some accessories. Gonna head back over to retail. Let's go check out some more vehicles.
So Mazda was hidden in the back corner on the opposite side of where all the others like Lexus and Kia were involved. As I was watching this top go down, all I could think to myself was, does this woman get sick of doing this all day long for 4 days straight? What do you think?
How did you get back there? I don't understand. Oh, okay.
We're off to Buick, and all I could say that is I was pretty impressed with what I saw in this section. Buick has come around over the last couple years, just in terms of looking to hit a younger demographic and really sporting up all of their lineup, so it's not just 80-year-old grandmas that want to buy a Buick any longer. So while the Regal is really nice, you'll be a bit surprised by the price. It's coming up here. Check it out yourself. Yep, we are talking $40,000. Volkswagen. Are they ever going to make a comeback? Has everyone forgiven them for what they did with the whole diesel fiasco? Yes, that was me sitting in the back of a Ram pickup truck because I was starting to get tired at this point. So we're just going to feature a few GM vehicles here, and that's going to be it for all of the retail.
And enter the vehicle at any ride height, which is very nice, especially because it is heavy duty. The last feature we implemented is the power slow drop tailgate. There's 3 ways to execute this. The first one is by your key fob. Second one is by your hand. That will slowly follow down for you. That's spray and bed lighting for you if you want to have that.
Who doesn't love taking a road trip in a camper? Let's go check some out.
Wow, how cool is this? A tent hanging out on the top of a Jeep. The interior of these were really impressive. This one had a skylight in it. You can see some of the kitchen. Going back to the back, we're going to take a look at the refrigerator and the bathroom there. Looking at the faucet one more time. There's the shower. And then all of your storage needs. Who needs a house where you can just live out of your motorhome? I wouldn't even call these motorhomes. They were very small. Winnebagos. That was the name brand of them. Some bedding. More interior shots. A table. Another kitchen. Microwave. We got another refrigerator. And a quick peek at the bathroom. Last one from Navion. This was one of my favorites that we saw today. Again, kitchen appliances. please comment in the section below if you own one of these and tell me your thoughts and how enjoyable they are. They do seem a bit cramped at times, especially if you had, I don't know, more than, say, 3 people or 4 people in these. There's a television, and again, one of the nicer bathrooms.
Number of American jobs created thanks to Toyota. Give me a number over 150. What do you think, Will? Shout out some numbers for Will. What do you think?
240.
240,000. Okay, he said 240,000. What are you going to say? 330,000 and 240,000. Ladies and gentlemen, whoever's closest will be the higher or lower champion for the next 43 and a half minutes. Can we get a drum roll on the Brenches?
Let's get a drum roll.
This is $10 for you. $10 for you. It's too late to change your guess. Here we go. 250, 360. Who's going to win?
It's 470,000 jobs.
All right, last thing we do before we head out of this auto show is go drive a Mazda CX-9. Wifey's gonna take the wheel.
Keep your ID on. Step on it.
Are you driving?
I am. It looked like you were getting into the.
You can turn your heater seats on back here, sir.
Okay.
If you like. It has heated seats, heated steering wheel.
Oh yes.
See right here, that will be your backup camera, and that will be your 360 view.
Cameras, I guess, are on the.
The cameras on the side and the front connect to the ones in the back, which give you your image. And you're gonna get in the left lane. And as I was saying, it is a 2.5 liter turbo engine. It's 227 horsepower, 310 torque. Now, if you want 250 horsepower, then you'll use premium gas.
Right.
Now you have your heads-up display right there. What you're gonna notice on there, it'll show you if it's a car in your area. No, not the bottom. It's at 3 and 9, because that's the way they want you to. You're supposed to drive. Yeah. Yes. City miles, 26 highway miles, and 23 miles combined. So if you go to highway or in the city or the highway, you get 23. Yes.
It's very quiet. Quieter than I even expected.
How about you, sir?
It's great.
You're gonna keep straight and go to your right.
She was just showing us how to put down the seats here at the end. And we just want to thank you so much for watching. I'm going to head out of Boston just in a second. There's the beautiful Zakim Bridge. We'll see you at the next video.